Good afternoon everybody, and welcome to a really very pleasant afternoon down here in Kent. So we're currently down on Hythe Beach. I'm with my man Paul, and this is the most convenient fishing spot in the world because that is my hotel. How bloody cool is that? So you can see there's miles and miles of beach here. There's a few anglers up that end, there's a few more anglers down there. Never fished here myself, but Paul's grown up fishing around this area, so knows it very well. Not really sure what today's quarry is going to be. I'm aware of a few small ray that have been coming out, maybe an early hound, probably plenty of doggies, probably plenty of whiting, maybe a few flatties. We'll wait and see. Might even be a few bass, might be nothing, but we're going to give it a go. Paul, thanks for having me along this afternoon.
You're welcome.
And it's quite a special afternoon really, because we've brought Chiefy's rods back home. So I'm just going to get set. As you can see, I haven't got any reels on yet. I'm just going to get set up, get baited up, go through some baiting with you, and get out there and get some. So guys, thanks for joining us. Tite Lines. Thanks, Paulie. Right folks, so rig wise, I'm going to go on one rod. I'm going to put a 2-hook flapper rig. This is a Coxon Raw one, with a 5-ounce clip down lead, just to scratch around and see what's about. And on the second rod, I'm going to use hopefully a pennel pulley, if I've got any. If not, then it will just be a single pulley without the pennel. In fact, I can make that a pennel because I've got some pennel hooks with me. So I'll just untie that hook and stick a second hook on there. So there's a up and over rig, pulley rig, and hopefully in here I've got some pennel hooks. If I have, then I can put a bigger cocktail bait on there. So bait wise, we've got a tray of squid, got a couple of mackerel, and we've got a score of lug. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. There's a pack of pennel hooks, so I can adapt and overcome and stick one of them on there. There you go. So these are size 4/0 pennels. So I can put one of those on the up and over rig and use a bigger cocktail bait, hopefully for the ray and the like. Get them bad boys out. Right folks, I'm going to get rigged up and then I'll come back to you when we're baiting up. Take the hook out of my mouth before I stick it in my chops. I'll see you in a minute guys. Alright, so on that, I've changed that over to a pennel. I've just put that pennel hook on there, and I'm just going to make a cocktail to go on there. So I'll just cut this squid up the middle, take out all the bits and bobs there. Take all that out. Oh, that's really cold, Paul. That bait's really cold. Is that because it's been in the freezer?
It might be, yeah.
Might have something to do with it. Okay. Bit of mackerel, but this might not be easy because it's still very frozen. Hello, Mr. Giles.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just take a bit of this tail section, and then somewhere I've got my bait elastic. Here it is, got it. It's a bit different not having the organisation of my seat box. Right, so we'll just stick that in there. We'll wrap them up nicely. Oh, stay in there, you. God, it's freezing, Paul. Don't want to go too big to start off with. There we go. That's that on there nicely. And right. So over to the business end. So down here, got the hooks. Let's start off with this end. Bring that in there and sit him up there, and we'll elasticate that onto there. Just got that hook up nice and tight. Okay, there's that one, and then we'll bring the panel hook so to keep that in place, just wrap it around the shank of the hook 2 or 3 times, and then we'll bring that up and out through there. Got a bit of stop knot there, slide that down on top of the panel. And there we go. What? Fish is not going to eat that. Perfect. Right, I'll leave that there for a minute. I'll just get the other rod set up, the rig set up. We'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, so that's that all set up. Up the line, up to the pulley. So what you've got is this clip here, Gemini clip. When the weight hits the water and takes the weight off, this releases, then you end up with about 4 foot of fishing line. Line fishing all the way out to your bait end. And it's all clipped in nice and tight to cast it out. Proper job. Right, I'm just going to get this first one in and then bait up that scratching rig. But we're just over the tide now, so it's prime time. So I'm just going to there we go. There we are. Just loosen the drag on this a bit. Set the clicker. There we go. Right, so that's fishing. And then just need to add the lug to the 2 hook clip down rig, and we're away. Woohoo! Beautiful location though. You can see there's a few other anglers up there. Looks like the firewater set. They've got a bonfire going. They got the right idea, Paul. What? That second bivvy along, they've got a bonfire.
Well, it could burn all our gear.
Could do. That bag's probably quite flammable. Right, so what little I do know about here, Fisherman's Beach is that way, Paul?
Yeah, so you've got West Parade.
Hang on, go again.
So, I think this, I can't remember what this, I think this could be Marine Parade. Then it goes on to West Parade. And then you see those 2 Martella Towers.
Yeah, is that the Ranges?
That's the Ranges, but this side of that is Fisherman's Beach.
Okay.
And then it goes into the Ranges all the way around.
And you can fish below the Ranges, can't you?
Yeah, when they're not firing, yeah.
Yeah. They were firing today.
Yeah.
Set off my PTSD. Sat at those traffic lights. I did feel my heart rate rise. Yeah, so you've got miles and miles and miles of beach.
Well, yeah, you go all the way around.
Yeah.
Dungeness.
So where Paul and I normally fish is as the crow flies.
You might see the lighthouse flash in a minute.
Okay. So immediately in front of us, past that boat, is Dungeness, where the infamous Dungeness Beach in the cod days, it was probably the prime shore casting spot in the world, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Certainly in the UK. Unfortunately, it's not that now. All we seem to ever get there. We had one place, didn't we?
Yep.
You had that small place that time, and then
I've had a bass out of there.
you did. That was last summer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
and we've had probably 1.2 million doggies
loads of
and 1.4 million whiting.
Yeah, that's all you get down there now.
Yeah, the
Sad,
cod
really.
days are gone.
Used to get nice cod off here as well.
Did you?
Back in the 80s, yeah.
Right, so that first rod's fishing. I'm going to get that one baited up and get it out, and then we can put our feet up and relax. That's just had a knock, I think. For the benefit of the tape, Paul and I are both pulling silly faces. Right, get back to it. I'll see you directly. Going on this one, on both hooks, it's just a single black lug. So I've got him on the bait needle, cut the wobbly end off there, and then without my glasses, see if I can find the end of the needle, and then push her on up. Now these rigs have got a small tag end on the hook knot, and that just allows you to just hold. You can pop it through the body, that will help. There we go, so that's through there. I don't know if you can just see that popping through, probably not, and that will just help to hold your bait in place. And again, there's a stop knot, squeeze that down, and there's your bait, beautifully presented. I'll do the same on the bottom hook, clip them down, hoof them out. So there's the second rig, coxswain rule, clip down rig. I've just tipped that lug with a little bit of squid, just for a bit of added attractant. So that's all again, nice and streamlined, ready to cast out. Let's go do it. I managed that one without any disaster, so that's been both my traps set now. So that's Paul and I fishing 3 rods. Just get that in. So there's 3 rods out. Just going to slightly loosen the drag on that one. Set the clicker and re-wax. Whoa! Stay up. There you go. How's that for a picture? There we go. Both there fishing. Beautiful. Let's see what comes along, eh? Tight lines, Paul.
Tight lines, old boy.
Mate, it's Chiefy. He'd love to have been here with us now, wouldn't he? Tucking into cheese sandwiches.
Bit of Nana's cake.
Oh, yeah, mother's cake. Would have been handsome. He's with us, mate.
I like it.
Yeah, he's definitely here. Right, we're just starting to get a little bit of interest. So the rods have been in the water now for probably, what do you reckon, Paul, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah,
And we're just starting to get a bit of interest on this right rod. Paul's also had a bite over there on his rod. So I'm just going to sit and watch, see if this bite, there we go, see if this bite develops. Oh, the left one is going as well. So little tentative taps. Could be crab, but they're a bit pingy to be crab. They didn't seem to sit and pull. So we'll just sit and watch, like I say, see if these bites develop into anything, and we'll come back to you if we think there's anything on. But it's a beautiful evening. There is not a breath of wind. It's cold, really cold. It's about 4 degrees, I think. But, yes. Right, so that left tip is still wobbling away, but it looks very whiting-y to me, which would amaze me because that's got the big cocktail on it with the pennel. So we shall have to wait and see. Just going to leave it for another minute or two and then come back to it. There you go, they're both popping about again. So the left rod, I've literally just, oh, there's a bite, look Paul. That was a real positive bite. Right, just had 2 really positive hits on that second rod, on the right hand rod. I was watching the other one because that had a bit of a bounce to it, and then that one rattled. I'm convinced it's whiting. Oh, and again, they're both going. Did it? I reckon there's a school. Oh, bloody hell. Got him. I think so. Nearly fell over as well. Have we got a fish? There's a bit of weight, but then I said that the last 2 times. God, I did hoof this out, didn't I, Paul? Yeah, I think it's got a fish on it, mate. Yay! And it's a whiting. What did I say? But it's a fish, Paul. We've beaten the blank. It's a fish. A fish is a fish is a fish. And I'll take that all bloody day long. Right, how deep are you taking this, mate? Oh, he's walloped it, Paul. Yeah, there we go, guys. Little whiting. Pretty little fish. It's going to take a while to disgorge those. He's taken that quite deep. We'll see if we can save him. We'll come back to you in a minute. There we go. We got him disgorged. Let's go and see if he'll go back. Right, folks. So while that rod's still out, rather than doing it once I rolled the rod in, I've just made another cocktail squid and mackerel. So again, I just need to whip that onto the bottom hook, and then the pen will just go through the top opposite side. Yeah, nice little cocktail there. Ready to rumble. I'll eat that myself. Fancy it, Paul?
No.
No. Nice. There we go, guys. Paul's got a whiting as well. Well done, matey. That's the same size as mine, isn't it?
Eating the hook.
Yeah, got the pliers.
Oh, I've got another thing on that.
I've got a Gemini bar there as well. Right, Paul's going to get his fish sorted out, get it back. I'm going to bring that first rod in about 2 minutes time and put a fresh bait on it, just there. And there's a few fish moving through. We're certainly getting bites, and that's 2 whiting now. Not really ideal, it's not really what we wanted, but fish is a fish, eh, Paul? It's not a blank, so it's in marks of success. I'd say it's about a 4 out of 10.
So far?
So far. Right, Paul's going to Gemini bar this fish, get it back in, and then we're going to carry on. Sorry guys, I missed the take then because that happened quite quick. It was doing nothing, and then I had 2 whopping great big bouncing bites. Probably another small whiting. Yeah. There we go. Whiting number 2. Slightly bigger ish, and not deep hooked, Paul. It's not deep hooked. Slightly bigger fish actually. Yeah, perfect hook. There we go. Slightly bigger fish and hooked properly rather than being deep throated. Let's get you back. Oh, he's cold. He's gone. He went back well, Paul. Here we go, Paul's in. So he had 1 bite. Is it off? He had 1 bite, we watched it. The second bite, he ran down. Whether or not we've got anything is a different matter. Yeah, there's something on there. It's a flatty. Nice one. Yes, Paul. Something different. Woohoo! Look at that for a dab. Excellent, mate. Do you want me to disgorge it for you?
Yeah, please. Is it right in the fishing bit?
Yeah, it's right in the scissors, look. Fantastic, mate.
Is that a dab?
Yeah, it's a dab, isn't it? Sure, but dib dab. There you go. I'm hooked as easy as that.
Look at that.
Look at that. Beautiful.
That's at least a double.
That's a nice sized fish, mate.
Yeah, it's about 12, 15 pound.
Yeah. Excellent. Want a picture of it? Well, that's a beautiful fish. Well done, mate. Should we get him back? Do you want to release it?
No, you can. Dirty things.
Beautiful fish. Beautiful. There we go. Well done, Paul. Timed that strike perfectly, mate. So what was that on, mate? Is that just on straight lug?
Just a lug, yeah, on a
Straight lug.
just a normal.
Was that on the bottom hook as well, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Look at these specs on the car.
So Paul's got a 2-hook flapper rig on as well. Gave a good bite for a little fish, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, actually, dab weight wise, that's quite a decent sized one. Bigger than the one I had up in the Shetland. Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Right, I'm going to check my rods.
Yeah, I would.
They ain't doing a lot. Here we go, bite. Yeah, that's on. That was a really good bite, wasn't it? I think it's on anyway. Yeah, that's definitely on. Oh, it's pulling back. It's pulling back. Yeah. What is it? What is it, Paul? That's a whiting. It's, what is it? Nothing. Ah, what? What? Well, that's really disappointing because that was a really, really positive bite and it was skirting around. I'd almost go so far as to say that was a bassy bite. It was certainly either a bass or a cod. And it was fighting. So it must have just come off in this, well, I say surf, in the shore dump. Disappointing because that was a good fish. Oh well. Bait back on, back out. Just had a free. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. I'm on it. There, got you. Got you. Something on here, Paul. Oh, good God. What is it? What is it? Oh. Is that it? How was that pulling back? That was pulling back. That's it. Right, guys, the cocktail's getting some attention. This one's been going as well. I'm just coming up to low water now. Keep an eye on this other one for me, Paul. I think so. Is that one going as well? That was it. tonight is a night of whopping great big fish. Size this little mergie. It's the smallest doggy I think I've ever had the misfortune of catching. On a bit of squid. Perfect hook hold in the bottom lip. Go on then mate, let's get you back. Beautiful little thing. There we go. Look at that. Perfect little doggy. Ah. I think that is the smallest dogfish I've ever caught. What a beautiful little thing though. It's just gone into protection mode. Eyes closed, curled up. Right, let's get him back. There he goes. Well, tonight has not been a night of big fish, but we've had fish. A handful of whiting, one fairly decent size-ish whiting, nice dab, and a little doggy there. I lost, I'm certain that was a bass, the way it was sprawling around. It was my best opportunity at a decent fish all night, and I messed it up somehow. But Paul's packing up. I might fish for another half an hour or so. He's up the last that bait. Right folks, ooh, looks spooky. Right, Paul's off. I'm going to stay for another half an hour or so. But wasn't a complete flop really, was it mate?
No, we caught some fish. Right?
Yeah.
That's the objective of the day, wasn't it?
Exactly, and just to chill and have some good time. But yeah, like I said a minute ago, we've had a handful of doggies, no, take two. Handful of whiting, one decent size-ish, yep. Kind of, not puny. Paul had that lovely dab, and I've just had that really small doggy. So I'm going to carry on just to use up the last of these lug. I don't want to waste it. And Paul's going to get off, and we'll catch up bright and breezy in the morning. Absolutely. For work. But I'll carry on fishing, guys. If I get anything, I'll bring it back to you, and I'll do a sign-off once I'm done. All right, guys. But Paul, thanks, brother.
You're welcome, mate.
It's been an awesome night.
Always.
And always been good. Good laugh.
Yes.
Making stupid noises and stuff. Yeah. All right, guys, I'll come back to you directly. All the best. Tight lines. Cheers, cheers Paul.
Cheers, mate. Tight lines.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there goes the Giles Meister. Bye-bye, Paul. And I'm going to give it another half an hour, 40 minutes. That one's tapping as we speak. I just need to rebait that one, get it back out, and then see if anything pops up while I'm here on my Todd. But like I said, I'm literally staying there, so it's not like I've got a long commute back. So guys, let's get him out and we'll see in a minute. Right, first rod is tapping away. I've just put that back in on double lug. I've just had a massive bouncing bite on the second rod, which has got the cocktail. And typically the second you turn the camera on, it stops. There you go. That looks like a flatty bite to me. Yeah, he's on. He's on. Fair old hike down to the shore now. What we got here? Ooh! Double whiting. Oh, there goes one. There's one. There's two. Press the rod down. There's one. And there's two. Two little whiting. almost identical, one in the right slightly bigger. Brilliant. Stand back. 1, 2. Right, see if I can sort this rig out down here rather than walk all the way back up there and then check that second rod. See you in a minute, folks. There must be a massive school of whiting out there, because I've just cast that back out, walked back up the hill, set it, and we're on again. There we go. Must be a massive school of whiting. Not even kidding, I literally just put that back on the tripod, dried my hands, and it was going away again. Must be coming up to the witching hour, slack tide. Whew. I tell you what, I'm not cold now. What have we got here? Yeah, flatty and a whiting. Oh, poor, I wish you'd stayed. There we go, dab and a whiting. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Coming out, it's definitely the witching hour. Paul, you should have stayed, my friend. Neither of them deep hooked. There's the whiting. Back in, and the dab. Come on, mate. Look at that for a hook hold. Right in the scissors. There we go. What a stunning little fish. So these fish start off life, those that don't know about flatfish, start their life off as a normal way fish, and then their eyes go a bit wonky, and then everything moves south, and then you end up with a flatfish. Oh, right, let's get him back. Excellent. There he goes. There he is, swimming away. Well, I bloody know. I'm not even kidding you. I just put that back in the tripod, dry my hands, and off it went. Let's check these baits and see if I need to take it back up. I reckon we're all right, you know. I reckon we can go again. They're not great, but they're catching. Yeah, I'll do. I wouldn't recommend keeping them, but if they're there and they're biting, this one's probably seen better days, but it'll do. Clip them down. Just need to put them legs up on the lead. Baits aren't great, but I guarantee they'll catch at the moment. Oh, Paul, you should have stayed. Right, there we go. I'll put that out roughly where I put it last time, which was over there. There we go. Now walk back up to the tripod. See you up there. Right, so that's those both reset for the last cast. So the left rod is on double lug, that's the clip down rig. Right rod is the pennel with a fresh bait squid cocktail on it. And already I've again just put that right rod in there. That was the last one to cast. Just put it in the tripod, and already it's getting some slight taps to it. So I'll let these fish for, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, and I'll call it a day. I've already cleared up all the litters in the bag, so I'll just let these fish for a bit, and then I'll call it quits. And then I've got my long commute back to the hotel. Awesome stuff. So not a complete flop, eh guys? Right, we'll let those fish. I'll come back to you if we get anything. If not, I'll see you when I sign off. Here we go, fish on again. That didn't take long, did it? There's definitely something on there. But then I've said that before tonight. Just got a 6-mile walk down to the shoreline. The ones rattling away as well. But I've got the drag off on it and the clickers on, so. What we got? Holy shit. Smallest whiting of the night. Right, there we go. There we go. Smallest whiting of the night. There you go. Oh, it's cold. There we go guys, so I've just brought this last rod in, not expecting there to be anything on there because it had a few knocks. And we got another little doggy. There we go guys, last fish of the night. Time to get packed up and go and get some food and showered because I am stinking. Right guys, that's me done for the night. I've just walked back to the hotel and then realised I didn't sign off. So I don't know how much I got it on the last cast, but I caught another little doggy, but then the battery on the GoPro died. So hopefully it caught that, but it's been a magnificent evening. Not the big fish and the quantity of fish we'd hoped and the quality of fish, but the dab were a nice addition to the catch. So hopefully you enjoyed that guys. If you did, please consider hitting subscribe. Please leave a comment and please give the video a like. Guys, tight lines and we'll see you back home very, very soon. All the best everyone. Bye bye.